live streamed from my phone. So here we are, about to commence today's daily drawing practice. I hope that this sounds good. It looks good. The setup's going to be a bit different though. So we're going to be sketching Felix Malone today because Martina sent me a very, very funny reel about um, the struggles of wearing glasses because I've just decided not to wear my glasses the last few days. And the reference we're going to work from is this one. And I will share a reel to my Instagram, which is incredibly funny, which for those of us who wear glasses and for those who don't, it'll be like a very relatable. And for those of us who don't wear glasses, it will be an interesting insight into the struggles of wearing glasses. And we'll kind of give you an idea of like why I'm not wearing my glasses at the moment. Um, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the chat like this. I wonder if I have YouTube open on my. Louisa is here. Hello. Um, Maybe I can open YouTube and Procreate at the same time as I do my sketch. That could be interesting. And then I could see the chat over on YouTube. Maybe that will work. Because this is the first time I'm trying this. Oh, hello, Gail. Hello. Ingrid. Hello, Kiki. I am seeing the chat. So what happens if I go to my channel? So this is different. This could be an interesting experiment to see what it's like when I'm not home. I am home now, but there are 8 of you here. That is amazing. If I go over here, then I'll be able to see the chat. I'm figuring things out. And I have the reference on my iPad, so you'll be able to see this, but you won't be able to see me, which this is how it looks today. And I don't have Phoenix Malone's Instagram tag down here, but hopefully you know it. How do I sound? I hope it's the sound coming through my headphones. I'm going to be doing something similar. Hello, Martina. Look, we're drawing Felix Malone because of the funny reel that you sent me. I'm going to be doing something like this. It sounds like I'm in a tunnel. Okay, interesting. Room for improvement. I wonder. That's just a mute button. There may be potential for this for being like a mobile setup, but at the moment it's improvised, and we'll just see what happens. Thank you for being here, everyone. I can pop out the chat. That makes it less chaotic. The sound is better now. Hello, Leslie. Okay, so I'm going to use this little piece of 2B graphite. Everything is looking very yellow, isn't it? This is cool reference. I wanted to use reference from this amazing reel that Martina sent me, which was just so funny, so relatable, so good. But the lighting is much better in this, so I didn't use the one from the, hey, these glasses look like mine. I need new glasses. I'm this month, in case this is your first time here this month or your first time here ever, I'm trying to sketch without line, to build up a portrait without line. And so I'm using this blurry graphite technique at the moment to get things started, which is kind of a fun way to do it a bit differently than I usually would. And oh, this is cool. I can see the chat. Hello, Tommy. Cool reference. It's such a cool reference. So I was glad I was able to figure it out. I've got the reference here. If you wanted to, you could join the Discord server and you would be able to get the reference from there, because that's where I share the reference. So yeah, I usually stream with OBS, and right now I'm streaming straight from the YouTube app on my phone. So I'm not able to do the overlay with the reference here and my little face here, and the text down in the corner. I'm not able to do those things today. So Kira wanted to get an early night, and I was like, I'll try out a mobile setup and see how it works. So I'm downstairs, and then I packed up all my stuff, and I've got a tripod and loose cables and stuff, and she said you could still string here, but my arms were already full of everything, so I decided to come and try this out. How is everyone? Tomorrow is Tuesday, and every Tuesday I host a 2 hour long Zoom session where we sketch each other, and it is such good practice. I would love you to be there. And you can join, you can leave your camera off, you can turn your camera on, you can pose, you don't have to pose. And it's a great learning by doing session where we just do a lot of quick, timed portrait sketching. It's really wonderful practice, and I would love to see you there. Hello, Ashley. Get out of town. No, Mr. Squeaky, I'm sitting on a different chair. I'm downstairs today. I've left the squeakiness upstairs. How's everyone doing? Do people here already follow Phoenix Malone, who I have just, thankfully, thank you, Martina, been introduced to Phoenix today. A very funny reel about the struggle of wearing glasses. And it's, if you've been here the last few days, you have heard me talking about my glasses, and now my glasses are in such a state that I've kind of realized I can actually see. It's kind of more convenient to see without them, but I'm like walking through the world feeling like, am I super tired, or is it because I'm not wearing glasses that I feel this way? Which is, it could be both. It's like hard to tell. The get out of town is because you're here from the beginning. Yes, what a fun time. Nice to have you here. So yeah, this approach is pretty fun. Using this big blocky graphite block to put things down. Like the quality of the interaction between this block of graphite and the paper is pretty cool. I guess we go a bit lower down here. And today I edited with some help of Riverside, which is the kind of expensive streaming software that I'm using for the Drawn Together show. So become a Drawn Together Patreon to help pay for the expensive streaming software. But it has this cool thing that it makes suggestions of short form content that could be interesting. And I edited some today. And if you're over on Instagram, you may have seen there was a very confusing and cute and somewhat unnecessary image in my stories of Ian, Shannon, and I as babies. And for some reason, Riverside, the streaming platform, was just like, here you go. Here's you and your guests as babies. That was interesting. But more interesting than that even was some of the reels that it suggested. Like it was these fun little kind of sound bites talking about color and painting with motor oil and Ian's origin story. And I just posted the first of those to my Instagram today, so that was fun. One of the things that happened today. All right. I wish I could make this kind of less yellow, but I guess it's because of the lights that I'm using. Did they lock me under the stairs? I'm not under the stairs. Oh, you hear that? We have a bird clock, and on the hour, every hour, a different bird sings. And because the light's on, it responds to light. I hear the bird singing. Leslie's doing pen and ink. It's so hot outside where Martina is now. 85 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure how hot that is, but I believe you. Um, I'm locked in the dungeon. I'm locked with the birds. Buenas noches, Luis. This was something I wondered about moving to this house because um, the main drawback, I guess, is that my dedicated workspace, which I had in the last flat, um, I had to that has been sacrificed for the sake of each of the kids having their own room. Um, it's a bit different here, and I knew like, how's it going to be with live streaming in the evenings? I didn't expect at the time that I would be live streaming every evening. Um, but the thing is now that my workspace is in the bedroom, so yeah, it's something I've been wondering about. Um, what will happen when I can't live stream upstairs? So just trying it out now. We have birds in our room. Yeah, we have a clock that has birds on it, and every hour different birds sing to inform us an hour has passed. And sometimes those birds sing with alarming frequency. I mean, like, oh my goodness, was it another hour of our lives has just been sung into history by the birds? It's weird. I'm wearing my headphones, which are noise cancelling headphones, but I got a bit of the birds, but everything is different today. I hear myself differently. The color of the light is different. It's a whole different ambience. But I have done live streams with my phone in the past, Instagram lives. I used to only have my phone as my camera when I first started streaming. So some things have changed, but I've been thinking a lot recently about doing some, and I've mentioned it a while back already. It feels like it's been a while, but I've been thinking about doing a series of videos of like my actual setup for streaming and how I film stuff and how I work. It's all getting very blurry now, so almost time to come put some more definition back in. And I do have a nice camera, which is Sony ZV-E10, which I can put different lenses on, which is very helpful in different situations. But I filmed all of my initial tutorials back when I started filming tutorials and my videos and stuff. I filmed it all with my phone. So I've been thinking about doing kind of just explaining my setup and the different things I've done over the years. Because if you're interested in filming or streaming, if you have a phone and an internet connection, then you've probably already kind of got what you need. If anyone here would be interested in such videos, please let me know if that would be something you're interested in. A different genre to the drawing practice, but potentially of interest to people. I can also pre-record, like I was thinking about doing. Yes, I could. I could. You could all come live in my garden. That would be amazing. Shapely shape side pencil. Yes to all of the videos. I care to take the energy and effort in creating. Yeah, it's interesting. I I don't know if you all see it, but every time I log into my YouTube channel, I see a video of from 2 years ago. I'm going to put a bit more lines in now, a bit more detail. Um, a video from 2 years ago where I collected poppy flowers, and it was this time of the year with holly and made ink. And I feel like it's maybe my nicest video that I've made. We're out in the fields, and I even took like B-roll footage of bumblebees and poppies, and it was really nice. Like it's actually like putting in the effort of like even an unboxing video or um, this is my gear video could potentially be like an interesting creative exercise. Tommy's going to bring cake. That sounds good. June says, all I see is Bob Dylan. I can't get rid of him. Is that because you look up Dylansara and then you get Bob Dylan? That's my fate, my search engine optimization. I have Bob Dylan and Sarah to reckon with. I will never be at the top of the search. I doubt it, unless something totally unforeseen happens. But I'm not even sure who it is. Sarah is either, I pronounce mine Sarah, but I guess it's Sarah, Bob Dylan's wife or daughter, or I don't know. I've decidedly not looked into why it always comes up if I'm searched for. But if you look up dylansara artist or dylansara illustration or something, you'll find. Yeah, Giki says dylansara artist. I'm at the top of the list. That's nice. How does it make me feel that I will never be at the top of the search results? Um, I have accepted. I've just accepted it. I feel nothing. I'm not bothered by it. And as Kiki said, if you put artist after it, then I will be at the top of the search results. I think about if you're filming stuff and as you upgrade your gear, more important perhaps than, because most phones have a pretty decent camera, and more important than having a really good expensive camera, because the cameras do get very good and very expensive, is to have a good microphone, which is interesting. So I am very curious how I sound now compared to how I usually do, because I have a pretty good microphone. A Rode NT USB microphone. Yeah, and I was thinking, as I was just thinking about it today, like everything I bought, because I don't buy things lightly. I have put effort, spent time like researching and stuff. Just time I'll never get back. But now I have these things, and so far I've been pretty content with the things I have. Yeah, so if my experience can be somewhat helpful and informative, even, or maybe even especially, if it leads to the conclusion like, oh, I don't need to buy that thing. I'm all for not buying things. So Bob Dylan has a song named Sarah. What list do I speak of? Is it a naughty or nice list? Wait a minute, what list? The search result list? Is that what I'm talking about? I think that's what I was talking about. Sometimes I say things and people respond. By the time I look back to what's happening in the chat, I've forgotten what I said or asked. Yes, I do want the truth, of course. I sound good, and you can hear every sketch mark I make, like ASMR. Yeah, that's something I've wondered. Like, I remember my old videos where it'd be like, and you would hear everything. And I wonder, because I have a microphone which is aimed towards my face, kind of miss out on all of that sketchy noise. And I wonder if that's, although I wonder, maybe I could get a second microphone and just like have the microphone down here picking up all of the ASMR sounds. And people can tune in and just hear all that stuff. I guess that was it for today. Was it? Aha, here I am. I am back. I was just about to give up and say, I guess that's it for today. But if I'm back, it's not. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Yay. Look, see those love hearts floating up on the screen? I can do that. I'm doing that myself. I can't give myself a like though, so please like this video. I don't know what happened there. Like Indiana Jones sliding under a door. That's a wonderful analogy. That's how it felt. It was just about to be the end of it, and then it wasn't. Leslie obsessed with this drawing. Back in the night time. Oops.